What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys here. Today I will be doing another round of Mut Draft. We got the new season probably when Series 5 dropped. I don't know exactly if that was the exact time it dropped. I'm pretty positive that it was. And I'm just going to show you guys the upgraded players that we got in here. You know what the rounds are looking like, what kind of team we can build, and everything like that. So we're probably going to start just with this Jag because they're West Coast and a 4-3. So obviously, you know, now that they changed it, you could also get another playbook at the end. But right off the bat, we get heavyweights. And Michael Pierce is kind of looking like the one we're probably going to go with. D4 doesn't have that great of stats, so I'm thinking Michael Pierce. Just go ahead and solidify that middle of the line. And right off the bat, we get a really good quarterback. Obviously, we're going to go with Andrew Luck. All of his stats are really good. He has great accuracy. Pretty much everything's at 90 and his speed is 82. Not that escape artist matters in here. And then right off the bat in round 3, we're going to get Leighton Vander Esch, which that's who we're going to have to go with just because he's got 86 speed. He's got that 93 tackling, 91 play rec, 85 block shot. So let's go ahead and get Leighton Vander Esch in there. And right here, we're going to be able to choose from a strong safety, free safety, and a cornerback. So I'm thinking free safety only because he has 93 speed and not a lot of safeties have a lot of speed, and he has 93 hit power. I'm thinking I'm going to go with Darnell Savage, even though Quentin Dunbar is the higher overall. I think getting a safety will be better for us at this moment. And next up, we're going to be able to get a corner, and his zones aren't that great, but he does have 86 speed, so we'll just go ahead and beef that up over there for us. And we're going to get a 95 right guard, so we're going to see Adam Timmerman. We have to go with him. There's really no question here. We need linemen and 95 overall. You can't really go away from that. Right here, we're actually going to get a running back. So we got Tevin Coleman with the 92 speed. Gurley's only got 90 speed, but he's got 93 break tackle, 90 acceleration, 93 agility, 92 carrying. Emmitt Smith is a Mut Draft card. So they actually added cards that look like Mut Draft cards, which is kind of interesting. We go ahead and look at the back of them. Gurley is going to be better in everything. He's just 2 speeds slower, but I have to go with Todd Gurley in that situation. And coming up next, once again, I'm going to have to get this 95 left tackle. And you guys can just tell based off of these rounds so far that they give you really good overall players in this draft. So I'm going to go ahead and take Ronnie Staley. They've definitely upgraded it in the newer series. Right here, we got Tyler Boyd, who's a 90 with 86 speed. Or we can go 87 speed Marvin Jones. So let's go ahead and check the back of him. Marvin Jones is faster, has more jumping, catching, and catching traffic. His catching is worse, catching traffic is better. His spec is a lot better, but his route running for short is worse, and then medium and deep is the same. But he's got that +1 speed as well, so I'm going to go ahead and go with Marvin Jones. And then we're going to go ahead and get some more cards with this Noah Fant, Vernon Davis. I really like that they're giving us, you know, tight end rounds, lineman rounds, quarterback rounds, not necessarily just giving us 3 randoms every time. You know, I like when they kind of make it so you could choose between that position, just which player you want for that team. Neither one of them can run block. I'm not going to go with Vernon Davis just because I feel like Noah Fant is so much faster. It's going to make more sense. His route running is not as good, but his catching is 89, catching traffic 85, and then 88. Or I can go with Zach Ertz, who's not as fast but has great catching. I think I'm going to go with Zach Ertz because of that catching. I think that's going to be beneficial, especially in the, you know, goal line or anything like that. And then right here, we get a left guard who's got 88 run block and 90 pass block. We're not going to go with Larry Allen. Legend obviously isn't going to be as good. And then this Kevin Maui, we're probably going to have to go with him because he got that 94 run block. We could just check the backs just to compare, but he's pretty much better in everything. We need both of them, so we might as well pick up the center in that situation. And right off the bat, we're going to get another lineman. So I'm thinking Dan Dierdorf, just because I know Marcus Gilbert doesn't have a great run block, 82. That's definitely not something I want to play with. Laramie Tunsil, 81. You have to go with Dan Dierdorf. He's at least balanced in both, even if he's not necessarily as high in certain ones. And right here, this is a very good pick. Wow, they kind of did it pretty interesting where they gave us 3 speedsters. So do we want John Ross, who's going to be fast but not as good? Probably not. Tyreek has at least everything in the 80s, but let's go ahead and compare him to Deshaun Jackson. Tyreek's got 2 speed, jumping's 3 higher, catching's way lower, catching traffic's close, spec's not that good. His short route running, medium, and then deep. The only reason I was thinking about going for Tyreek is because he has that +2 speed. But I'm thinking that the better route running, the better everything else except for speed is going to be the better call, because I could at least, catch in traffic still and everything like that if it does come down to it. We got Brennan Scarlett over here. He has 82 speed. I'm thinking Darius Leonard because we're in a 4-3 and we don't need a pass rusher. That was kind of my thought process right now, just looking at the cards. Let's go ahead and compare the backs. We don't need a right outside linebacker, obviously, because we do have Van Der Esch. We could put him at, we can move Telvin over, but honestly, Darius Leonard looks like he's going to have better spats than Telvin anyways. So block shedding, Brennan Scarlett's going to have the best. Play rec tackling is going to be better on Darius Leonard, and then speed as well. I'm going to have to go with Darius Leonard in this situation. And right here, we could either get another tight end or another receiver. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to go with another receiver just because of the fact he's got 90 plus everything. I don't need the running back. I really do need a third receiver. That way I can go 3 wide at least, if not 4 wide. Right here, we got some better picks as well at the cornerback position. We got Joe Hayden, who's got 89 zone, 90 man, but he's 88 speed, or we can go 93 speed. I think Jari is going to have to be the one. Rashard Melvin as well is pretty comparable to Joe Hayden. I think Joe Hayden's stats are a little bit better, but he's a little bit slower. But Jari Alexander has better pretty much everything. His play rec is a little bit lower. His jumping is a little bit lower, but his speed is 5 higher, which is going to be super beneficial if they do get a burner. Right here, we're going to get either another lineman, which we don't really need either of these linemen. This David DeCastro card is pretty good. I can move him to left guard, but I think I'm going to go ahead and get this legend because we don't have a lot of linemen right now, and I need Reggie White. I need another lineman right there, so that way we don't just get destroyed on the run. And then we're going to go ahead and be able to pick up a strong safety. So Mark Barron is the out of position card, 96 hit power, 85 speed. So let's go ahead and compare them. Him and Quandre Diggs. I'm not going to go for the free safety. I don't really need him. So if we compare Quandre Diggs and Mark Barron, we can see that Quandre Diggs has 1+ speed. The excel is the same. Mark Barron's a lot better tackler, but his play rec is a lot lower. Pursuit is higher, but his zone coverages are lower. But then his hit power is a lot higher. So do I want someone with 96 hit power? I'm going to go Quandre Diggs just because his play rec and zone. I don't think I necessarily need someone with hit power because we don't get enforcer as it is. And right after that round, of course, we're going to get the Mutt Heroes, Jamal Adams, which we're not going to need. But I'm probably going to go Calais Campbell and just move Reggie White or Calais Campbell to right end because I do need another lineman. And they have such great run stopping. And he's a pretty good pass rusher. Even though he is slow, I'm not going to get a lot of choices, I'm guessing, at this point. And I don't need the strong safety. Right here, I'm thinking to go with another tight end. And the reason is I don't know if I need a 4th receiver. Even though he is a pretty decent receiver, I definitely don't need this lineman with an 82 pass blocking. And if I have another tight end, I can go 2 tight end sets, which will be more beneficial in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and go there. And as soon as I go ahead and do that, I get either another NFL 100 tight end, Amon Green at the running back position. Can I compare him to my girly on the team? I can. We can see Amon is faster, more excel. His agility and carrying is lower. His catching is way higher. Elusiveness lower. Trucking is way higher, and then break tackle. Or I could go with a 4th receiver. Now, the thing is, Devontae Adams is probably going to be better than him. Or they're pretty even. Deshaun Jackson's definitely the burner. He's not as good at catching. And then Marvin Jones isn't as good either. But I could also run, Dallas Clark, which Dallas Clark's pretty balanced in everything. As well, or like a Zach Ertz if I wanted to. I think Jerry's better, but I think Amon Green getting another running back might be beneficial. Because he has that 93 speed, I'm going to have to go with Amon Green. And then we're going to go ahead and pick up this Night Train Lane. This is definitely going to be the one we need because we only have one good corner right now, and we're going to need this 94. You can see they're just giving us crazy overalls right now. And then what kind of team do we want? We want to stick with the 4-3. So I know the Dolphins actually have a pretty good playbook, so we're going to go ahead and go with the Dolphins, and then I will show you guys the team that I'm working with. 91 offense, 89 overall. Like I said, they're just crazy overalls that they're giving us in Mut Draft now. So I am going to start Amon Green, definitely. I got Devontae Adams, Marvin Jones, Deshaun Jackson. I got 2 tight ends, which are starting Zach Ertz as my fullback. I don't know if I really want that. Let's see if I can sub him out without actually doing anything crazy. Yeah, so I could still put Zach Ertz as my second tight end because I don't really use fullback. I'll probably use single back. Right here, we have a decent line as well. We're missing 1 left guard, but pretty much besides that, we have a really beast line. We don't have a middle linebacker, so that's a little bit unfortunate. But I could probably go nickel with Quan Williams if I wanted to. And then maybe, I don't know if that'll be the best. But our defense isn't as good. It looks like we got Deshaun in there as kick return. Third down running backs is going to be Online Green. But Devontae Adams in the slot, which I'm okay with. We have our pass rushers right here. So now as a pass rushing right end, I'm going to go ahead and put in Reggie. Just that way we have both of them, ready to go. And then it looks like they're putting Night Train in the slot, which is not what we want. We're going to want Quan Williams in the slot. We don't like to put our best corners in the slot because that really could mess you up on the outside. So I'll just put these guys, even though I probably won't go more than nickel. And then we got Van Der Esch and Darius Leonard as our sub linebacker. So this team, you guys can tell, Mut Draft, they're giving you some crazy teams now. Let me know what you guys do. If you guys draft or what you guys get down below. Drop a like on this video if you guys want to see more of these Mut Drafts. Subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. And as always, I will see you guys next time.